Good afternoon, American literature students. We are about to embark on our study of American poet Emily Dickinson's poetry. You will be working in a teacher-assigned team of 2 students, and you will be teaching the poem to the class. This is a 3-day unit. Prior to teaching the poem, you will study it and become experts on it. And to do that, you will complete a graphic organizer. You will paraphrase the poem, put it into your own words. You will answer questions regarding the poem, and you will do what I call all of the other Part 1 sheet work. The Part 1 sheet work will be on a document that you will have shared with you. Again, all of the steps are indicated here. The completing of the worksheet, graphic organizer that will help you from the get-go understand the poem and help you start planning how you're going to communicate the message to your class. You will look up unknown words so you'll have a better understanding of what's being said and do the paraphrasing, and you will then of course answer those textbook questions. Your particular questions will be assigned on this sheet. For example, if you are going to be teaching Much Madness is Divine as Sense, you will locate your poem on page 383, and you will then answer the questions 1, 2, and 3 on page 384. After you finish the questions, you will move on to a little bit more of analysis work. You will determine what kind of figurative language or technique Dickinson is using. For example, is she using simile, metaphor, personification, symbolism? Is there irony in the poem? Is there paradox? I want you to figure out really what the predominant technique or language she is using, and then I want you to explain how that figurative language or technique relates to the larger theme or message of her work. After you've become an expert on the poem, after you've finished all of this Part 1 work, then you are ready to actually plan the presentation. To plan out the presentation, you may make use of an outline template I have designed for this class. You'll see that the template actually looks like an informative speech outline, and in fact that's what you're doing. You are informing your class about a selection. There will be an attention getter. You'll preview the lesson, which of course is just to share that you are going to be teaching a particular poem, and then you'll go about including all of the elements that I have required and that we've already visited about. I have highlighted on the template the very most important part of the presentation, and that is to communicate the theme and to connect it to your high school peers' lives. You will end your presentation with either a second expressive reading of the poem or an embedment of the poem as it's presented in an appropriate online version. There are many lovely versions of these poems online on YouTube, and you are welcome to embed one of them into your presentation. As mentioned earlier, that presentation will be done on Google Docs, and this Google Docs presentation is going to be largely visual. Now, the first slide here is a copy of the poem that this team taught. They were assigned to teach a poem entitled I Tasted Liquor Never Brewed, a beautiful poem by Dickinson about how a beautiful day can impact our spirits. But the rest of the PowerPoint presentation is very, very visual. I want it to be visual so that you can truly bring this poem to life for the rest of us. Okay, that gives you an overview of what's involved in the assignment. Again, you will study the poem, you will plan the presentation, and then you will give the presentation on the 3rd day. I look forward to our work. I look forward to hearing your presentations. Please let me know if you have any questions about what you are expected to do. Thank you.